it's winter again. Honestly, I thought we were going to lose all of our ice the other day. And now it's just completely locked up again.
Just getting the smoker going. Put some lake trout we caught in the winter on a brown sugar and salt brine last night. So I left it in the fridge for 12 hours, get this going today, and see if I can't make some delicious smoked trout for later. Not for Schneelo. This? I'm sorry. It's not for you. I know.
Okay, well, the mini greenhouse is going to have to go here this year. I normally have it somewhere else, but I have a big stand-up deep freezer there. And I have a grow tower now, so this is the only spot left in the house there it's going to fit. So this is just like one of those mini greenhouses that you get on Amazon. Yay, John found the plastic part.
Might need to warm up before we stretch it.
Yeah, everything was kind of outside. I was bad and kept this outside this year, including this. But you know what? It's in better shape than I thought. It's not even rusty. All it did was the green paint kind of like faded up here from being in the sun. But other than that, it fared pretty well. So these strips I got on Amazon, and I need to order more. I don't have enough at all. In fact, I can't really do much about it now, but I wish that there was more strips per unit. Like there's 4 per unit. This is 1 unit, so all these go to like one big cord, which goes to an outlet. But I wish there was, you know, like a strip in between each of these, because although they don't really get leggy, because we do raise, like we start these lights right off of the seedlings, and then as they grow we raise it up, so they don't really get leggy. But the ones that grow through here grow crooked because they reach towards either strip. Also, this setup works right now because in the last few years we haven't been able to create our dream ground gardens on the property yet. Once we have all of our gardens in place that we want throughout this property, we will need a way bigger shelf and way more lighting to start seedlings, because I plan on having some pretty big gardens.
Beautiful day out here. Sorry. I don't know why you're still filming. Nice spring day out here, nice not windy day, so we can let the pails dry, but we're out here, season's over. April 1st, we finished boiling yesterday, so the buds have started to pop, so we're taking the pails down that are full, but makes for a good fly trap if you ever need any. It's kind of gone foggy, so.
I still don't know if you can really tell by looking at it, but it is cloudy. It's not clear anymore. And that's two reasons. One is these pails have been sitting in the warm weather for several days because we just haven't had a chance to take them down. And another is the buds are swelling on the trees now. So the sap is not good anymore anyways. It's like buddy, they call it, or it goes like starchy almost. So it just doesn't really boil into maple syrup anymore because it doesn't have the sugar content.
They do sell fancy tools for pulling the taps, but I find just a simple crowbar seems to work fairly good. Just put it behind and give it a pop and out it comes.
Now these are plastic taps, and we prefer these because first of all they're inexpensive to replace, and second of all the spile size is a lot smaller than your old traditional metal ones, so it's a lot easier for the tree to seal afterwards. And so here's the hole that we just pulled the spile from, and it's still running right now, but now that there's no spile in it anymore, it will start to seal. And here's an old hole right here. That is, I mean, there's like a spider web in it, so you can't see it very well. Is there another one on here? No.
I think we've only done this one twice.
So this one we've only topped twice. Some of our trees we've topped like several times. Got some white pine logs stood up here because John has to do a chainsaw carving for a fundraiser dinner auction that we're attending at the end of April. So he's got under a month now to get a chainsaw carving done. So maybe we'll make a video of that. Also, we would never dump this stuff if it was good. We would definitely be powering through and boiling, but this stuff is definitely no good. Also, we're just going to put all our pails in the back of the truck for now, because one year we stuck them all together and then they're really hard to get apart to wash them. So even though they're like low sugar content, they're still kind of sticky. So we're just going to keep them separated, bring them down to the house to wash them. Fancy tool.
Yes, hopefully it works.
This is a lot better than hand scrubbing everything. Safety squint.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hungry. I need to make breakfast. Is that okay? Well, no power. This is probably going to be hot. Yep. So we have a Generac, or not a Generac, we have a Generalink. So it does power this house, but our generator's on the smaller side, and we don't even have a receptacle anyways to power our oven. So we're going to be making breakfast on the wood stove. Thankfully, this thing opens up and you can cook on it. So we're gonna do that today because it looks like the power is going to be out all day till this evening probably, if not longer. I forgot my cast iron pan doesn't fit on here because it's on the larger side, so one day I'll buy a smaller cast iron pan that fits on here, but this will do. And it's not actually that hot out today, it's really mild, and that's why the power's out, is because we had snow and it's really heavy and really weighing the trees down.
About a year ago. The weeds took over faster than we could pick them, so this is the only solution I could come up with, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a burn to get rid of them all and hopefully get us a head start on cleaning them up.
So what we did was we had an armor stone wall built here just to sort of break up, just make a break between like the slope to the lawn, just make it look a little nicer. This is obviously the bad angle. So the contractor that we had backfilled it with sand because it was the cheapest fill. So we're still going to backfill it more and fix this slope because right now it goes in kind of a V. And then this is our tile bed here for our septic. And we were supposed to seed it with grass seed, but these weeds just took over so fast, faster than we were able to get to it. And by the time we could get to it, it was just so out of control. So our only solution right now is burning it. And afterwards, we're probably going to cover it maybe with some plastic. And then I'm either going to seed it, or I might even just get a skid of sod. As you can see, some of these were left so long that they got huge. Honestly, this is a part of our property that we're not down on very often. We park our work truck down here, and we have a lot of firewood down here. One day we have big plans for this part of the property for using it, and we used to use it a ton before this septic was put here. But then unfortunately we lost a lot of usable yard with the septic being installed. So once we can kind of revitalize this area, then we have intentions of using this area again. But with how busy our work season was last year, we just we didn't really get to this. We allowed it to get out of control, and this was the result of it, unfortunately. So this is the wall that we had made, because otherwise it just would have been like a big grass slope down through here, and I just wanted a bit of like a breakup, something just visually more appealing. Now armor stone is not the most visually appealing thing to me. I'm not actually a huge fan of armor stone, but I was hoping that, you know, maybe I can plant some plants that will grow through the cracks of them, and I don't know. It's better than what was there. This used to be a big lawn area, and this was a big fire pit that we used for getting rid of larger things. It was a work fire pit, basically, not like a campfire fire pit. And this part of our yard is somewhere where we used to spend a lot of time, but unfortunately, with the restrictions with the lake and putting in the septic, this is where it had to go, according to the Conservation Authority and the municipality. So I kind of lost this part of my yard, and now there's this massive mound here, and you probably can't really see how big it is in the video or appreciate the size of it, but it really did change this area quite a bit. So we do have plans to just, like I said, revitalize it and make it look better. Nilo. This is kind of where the machines were turning around and unloading material. The fire pit got, the whole grade changed here, so this was all grass, but now it's like dirt mixed with rocks and sand, and we gotta kind of fix this area, fix the grade. We had a tiered system raised bed garden. It was kind of like steps in this hillside, and we had to rip all of it out because the septic line runs, they trenched through this entire hillside to the septic. Is this called a prescribed burn?
Yeah.
John was a forest firefighter in out west in Canada, in Alberta, and I'm
hoping that I let everything get a little green already, so I'm hoping this will burn and scorch off what started already, and gives us a head start on getting rid of the rest of it.
Oh, stop. Think it's funny?